show. We got knowledge, we got humor, we got stories but no rumors. Vino, Romo, Chris, Toney, Kevin, and special guests like Eddie, Vet, Isaiah, and the rest. Many more to come. Are you ready for the best? Sit back, relax, and enjoy what comes next.
Mental.
No, emotional and mental. I mean,
Alright.
oh, we could just stick to one.
Mental stability.
Nah, you need to get over here, my boy. What that guy?
Well, I'm right here. Look, I got you see me. Hey, yo.
Oh, you
back.
recording?
Yeah.
Did you start the audio?
I started everything, bro.
You started it.
You didn't give us a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Action. Hey.
Oh my gosh, where did these people come from?
Well, this episode's probably gonna come out like a week later, but
At the perfect time.
we're welcoming a new guest, Jennifer.
Hey!
Oh, who's that?
Danny, where are you?
Oh man.
You're doing rich people shit, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Rich people shit.
Yeah, what is that?
Getting them cigars, you know.
Golf,
You getting them lighters.
polo.
$100 lighters.
That's what he told me.
You know what those rich
You
people
said
do in
what?
the movie
He's going
Purge?
forward.
They kill people.
Dang.
What? Oh yeah,
Some friend. They
Birthday party.
Yeah,
Oh.
bro.
There's a lot of birthdays this weekend.
Yeah,
What was 9 months ago? What month was that?
9 months ago?
Well, when was everybody smashing that there's so many birthdays?
Valentine's Day? You talking about?
Is that Valentine's Day? 9 months
No.
ago?
Valentine's Day will be November babies.
No, this is
Yeah,
December.
yeah.
November babies.
These are December babies that are being born. So a lot of people are smashing for like Christmas.
So this is the
and other
8th month.
things.
We're in December. December.
So this is the 8th.
Cause I know like 5 people
These
who
are
have
Christmas
birthdays.
days right here.
They're what?
His birthday.
Birthdays.
His birthday just passed. No, wait. I mean, that was last
Really?
month.
Alright.
So
You were a November baby.
So we're December babies.
I don't want to think about that, bro. What? No.
that's when
I
parents were
December.
smashing on
December.
don't wanna
December.
think about my parents.
I know you keep saying
The
it.
conversation.
Parents were
Think about
smashing.
that.
Winter.
The
They're trying to stay warm. So that's why so many babies are born in
They're trying to use the
August.
freak
It's
show.
cuffing season. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Alright, hey, that's not what this episode's about, though.
Mental stability
Yeah,
Is that what
right
you
now,
were
my
talking
mental.
Sure.
and
Yeah,
emotional
They
stability.
keep saying it. Yeah, I keep saying it.
Mental slash. So why'd you come up with this idea?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh,
Crazy
because
idea.
I needed a topic, and you know
Look at that.
something,
All right.
something that makes your brain think.
I feel like I'm more mentally stable than I've ever been in my life. I used to be unmentally stable. I feel like.
I'm autistic.
Unstable.
What?
You're mentally unstable.
Who told you
I
that?
don't know. Amy thinks I'm autistic.
I think a big thing about this mental stability is how you deal with shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I told Toney right now, he asked me like, what does it mean? And so
Yo,
what I told
no.
Toney is that like, so there were times when I came across hard situations in my life, and instead of dealing with them, I would go do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for example,
Punch a wall or something.
well, more like this. Like let's say I was having domestic issues, right? You know what I'm saying? Instead of me dealing with it, confronting it head on, I'm like, I'm gonna go get high with my friends because I don't want to deal with this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
Well, that's still.
Distracting yourself?
yeah.
Distracting.
I still think that's better than like fighting, right?
No,
and like confronting and
yeah.
fight. Like, you know, well, fuck this.
I mean, I think it's just somebody in general.
But it didn't help anything.
This is true.
It's just elongated. It's like I'm scared to deal with with these feelings I'm being confronted with. You know, of you know, like, you know what I'm saying. So
It
instead,
makes you break character in a way.
maybe it's like that. You said you had a good example though. What do you? Like,
Okay,
what do
so
you
recently, right? I found out my cousin died, right?
I hear that.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
No, but get off me.
Okay, sorry. That's unstable, right? Mentally, emotionally unstable.
Nah. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, so
What
like,
about me? What about me? Appreciate you.
oh,
He
well,
already
good job,
doesn't want to
everybody.
touch you, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, he's
Hey, you see his shirt?
trying-
Look at his shirt.
He's always trying to touch Toney. Never mind.
That's a
You gotta finish that sentence now.
Nah.
I'm always trying to touch Toney where?
Nah.
At work.
Ain't no way. Ain't
Be
no
careful.
way. Nah.
Be careful.
This is true, but trust me, I don't like it.
He comes back to work every day though.
And he works next to
That's
him.
predatory talk right there.
Anyways, alright, but nah, I found out my cousin died, right? And then when and I wasn't even home when I found out about this. This is when I went to North Carolina, and yeah, I just come back home, but I felt like shitty. Like, you know, of course, like I mean,
we are close.
not like close, but like I grew up with him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
But what was it? And like I'm on this little journey of like trying to just evolve myself from what I used to be, like mature myself, work out and stuff. But when I found out about that, I just like hit like a plateau, like I just
threw you off.
Yeah, threw me off.
Out of character.
Yeah, like
okay.
I stopped going to the gym.
I see what you're saying.
I was kind of drinking a little bit.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. Basically just going through the motions. But then,
And then the duck quacks in the middle of it. Heartfelt.
I did not tell you to change that.
Hey, we didn't offer anybody water. Would you like water or anything?
I'm okay for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna get water, yeah. I'll be back.
That's right.
Go
That's
fart.
the reason
Go
why you
fart.
said that.
He's gonna go
He's
fart.
physically unstable.
He only offered me.
There you go.
Don't tease him.
But I bounced back. It just took me a week. Thank God. Thank God it only took a week. But
I don't know how you do it in a week. That's crazy.
I mean, like I
something
said,
like that,
we were close, but like if it was like, cause it's not like, I mean, I don't mean to compare like deaths in the family, but it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
know
my
what you mean.
sister died or something like that.
It's not the
but
same thing.
It's
So
still
it's been a while
hurts.
since you last seen this cousin?
Mm-hmm. Like it's been a fat minute. Like I said, the last time we seen each other was.
Sounds like a long time ago.
Like it was
That's
a while ago.
Sounds like a long time.
But it's just like growing up, we had fun because we always we always go down to my grandma's house.
Yeah, because
So.
I know when death in family happens, especially when you lose that familiarity with that person, it doesn't hit home as much until like a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
Once the year passes, I know you start to reminisce it, because I know it always hits once a year. And because right now you're still like, you haven't processed it, especially like in family deaths. You don't process a death until you actually see them at the funeral. Like people can tell you the bad news, it'll hurt, but once you're actually there at the funeral home and see the body in the casket, that's where it hits differently. But it also depends on that familiarity. Like I said, if you have that connection with that person, you won't feel it till like the year after when you realize that it's been this long and they're not around.
And I can't just call them up or something.
Yeah, 'cause now that's when you're like, okay, they're actually gone. I feel like that's when it clicks. Because it is easy to bounce back, but in the back of your mind, it's like still there. Because especially if you've known this person. If it's someone you never met, it's not going to affect you. But it is depending on family, I know for sure it's going to hit differently.
Oh yeah, that's how it was for my uncle. Even though my dad kind of triggered it because that day we got into it, but then I started reminiscing about my uncle and I just broke down. Anybody else?
But I think I think that's normal though. I think that's good. Like that's not necessarily emotional instability, right? That's
coping.
That's coping.
That's how you cope.
No, that part. Yeah, I was talking about how I
threw him off.
Like it threw
The
me
things he
off,
did.
like because I stopped going to the gym and I was
Right.
drinking a lot more.
There was
That's not what I'm
times
about.
when
Right.
like me and a homie would fall out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd have a strong disagreement, and you could tell like we're not gonna be cool for a little bit after this. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those arguments. And like it would throw me off, bro. Like I would come home and I wouldn't be able to sleep. It would keep me up. You know what I'm saying? So there were many times where like I'm like, you know what? I just need to quote unquote man up and just say, you know what, bro? I'm sorry that if I offended you, et cetera, et cetera. But like that would throw me off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll say it when me and Romo will get into it. You know what I'm saying? When me and Romo,
What's up, Romo?
Yeah, when me and Romo will
you
get
been
into
at?
it.
Bitch ass mother.
Damn.
He hasn't been here.
That was
that's all.
uncalled for, man.
Yeah, for real.
I don't care. He knows how I feel about him.
Like, who?
We had to
Does
get
he?
some.
I don't think I know him.
No, you don't know him.
No, you don't know.
Maybe
You don't know
maybe.
Tony Romo, the football player?
Tony.
That's what I
This
said.
guy.
Pretty cool.
Motherfucker.
I think emotional instability, you said, or instability?
Instability.
Instability?
Stability.
No, but I'm saying instability
Oh,
comes from
instability.
like
When you like it.
I think some of that comes from childhood trauma.
Yes.
And like how you were taught on how to handle it, and if you're not shown how to handle it correctly, then it's gonna take like
That's true.
practice and other people being like,
You have
"Oh,
to
that's not how you're
unlearn it,
supposed to
yeah.
do that." Yeah.
I remember. I got one. I guess I want to say it's part of this. Something my parents never taught me is to like get mad when somebody pisses you off.
To not get mad or to get mad?
They never taught me how to react when somebody does something that makes you mad.
Right. Where to direct that anger.
Yeah,
what to do with it.
So like when somebody would do something to me, it wouldn't make me mad, but a lot of other people would like, bro, don't fucking do that shit to me. Like for me, I would just like
Let it
I
happen.
would let it happen, I guess, you know. And then
He was a
over
pushover?
time, I guess you could say that.
Basically,
Yeah. Over time, I grew that, I guess, skill to like finally direct that anger towards that moment. But I realized over time, though, it took me a while. I was probably like 21, 22 when I finally, I guess, realized that like.
You finally stopped being a pushover at 21?
I'm not gonna say I was a pushover at 21 because I knew how to like keep people from talking shit to me or being a pushover, right? But like, I guess in a way, like say it right then and there, you know?
Oh, okay.
You made me realize something. And look, I'm not throwing shade on nobody. I'm
Throw shade on
Just
me,
throw
bro.
it.
all right.
Just throw it.
So
Coward.
the reason why I don't like when people are late to shit
Sorry.
is because it's okay.
He's talking about me too.
I figured out why. I figured out
She's
why.
not coming every
I
day.
connected the dots because when I
I know why.
was a kid, I was my mom and dad got divorced, right? And so I would live with my mom, and my dad would like say, "I'm gonna go pick you up at this time," da 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 da. And a lot of times he would bail on me, and I would just be at home like sad little kid, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like just like damn, like don't my dad don't love me, yeah, bro. So when people are super late and I feel like, man, you're bailing on
They don't
me,
love me.
yeah, bro. I'm like,
Kevin's like, I'm on my way. Like 2 hours later, I'm on my way.
I connected
Just
some
like my
dots.
dad,
I
Kevin.
connected some dots.
It's like
right
you never
there.
showed up.
You don't love me.
I get it, and but it's you also got to know that it's not personal. That
No,
we're not doing
That's
it
what
on purpose.
I'm not. That's why I'm not throwing
That's what
shade
I'm
on
saying. It
nobody.
stemmed from that.
Right,
I just
right, right.
connected
He just
those
needs to
dots.
release.
Triggers
I'm
that.
like,
Triggers
I
that.
get it.
I
That's
feel
why
the
I
shade
don't,
on me.
that's why it bothers me so much. You know,
It's
nah,
cold and
Chris
all
is
this
late all the
shit.
time
Cold
too,
and
man.
all
It's
Wait,
all
does
good.
it still bother you now?
Yeah.
No?
Nah, not as much.
If you watch the last
Boy,
episode,
Oh my god!
Yo, we have proof. We have proof.
That was the ball that was
This
frustrating
dude
me.
was.
no, I'm talking about the episode we recorded before you got here.
Dude, oh, I thought you were talking
I'm
about
telling you, this dude
Yeah,
was
last week.
butthurt.
What?
I
No.
thought you were talking
This
about last
dude was
week.
so
You were like,
butthurt.
No, bro.
You should have
show up,
seen the
actually.
vibe. You should have felt the energy. It was just like, golly.
First, his ball didn't want to blow up, right? And then you were late.
Yeah,
He was like,
bro.
You know what?
Bro, he
His
was-
ball.
you
and
even
Kevin
said it.
didn't want to just-
My yoga ball just kind of made it like, man.
He even said it just like this. He was like, dude, my yoga ball deflated. Kevin's late.
I'm gonna deflate his balls when it gets here.
Two tragic incidents.
Yeah. But we got him through it. We got him through with wholesomeness because that was what the episode.
Yeah, you stole our wholesomeness energy.
This is
Yeah.
him right now.
I don't understand why you keep doing that.
'Cause look at him.
It looks like him.
Look at him. He
hilarious.
says, I'm so done. Look at him.
Hey, but y'all two got something?
For what?
Like, have you
What are
always
we
been
talking about?
emotionally stable?
Yeah, she
With
could
your
after 10 seconds. She
reactions?
tuned
With my
out.
reactions?
Yeah.
Kind of like Kevin. It's not that I didn't know how to react. It's just that I would keep it to myself. I was very in control of my emotions
Same.
growing up. Very
Too,
in
like,
control.
super in control. of your
Yes.
emotions.
Very.
Like, where you didn't even let him out.
Yes.
I would let him out, but never in front of people.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't do that either.
No, no.
You
The
just
one
like in
time
your
that I
room,
did,
or-
the one time that I did, it was
Should have went to jail.
my first breakup. That one time, you can ask my brother about it too. I was so angry, I punched my door.
Damn.
I broke the hinge. I was so
Oh.
angry. That's the one time, like anybody.
Where on the door did you
Kevin, I ain't gonna lie to you.
She did it just
I just
perfect,
hit it
right?
right. I saw it just
Don't you ever
right
piss
there,
me
and it
off.
just
Bro,
fell off
For
the
your
hinge.
sake.
You ever making holes in the wall?
This was her.
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
I
me
have.
too.
I
No,
have.
she said.
Have you ever made holes in the wall?
No, never punched it.
Have you?
She's not a.
No, my boyfriend has though.
Is it just a guy thing? Have you?
I think it's a
I've
bad
never,
thing.
I've never gotten
It's a
mad
bad
like
thing.
that. The only time I ever got mad like that, like where I punched something,
It's a beta
I was
thing.
playing Budokai 3, bro.
Budokai 3.
Yes, there was
Video
Yeah,
game.
it was a video
Video game.
You rage quit?
Dude, there was this level I just could not beat. I'm pretty sure
You
a lot
should
of
see him
people
play
who play
FIFA.
Budokai
You should
3.
see him
Oh my
play
god.
FIFA.
That triggers a lot of people for some reason.
Budokai.
I don't understand why.
He's a sore loser. I learned
No,
that
I'm
about
not.
you. Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
Yes,
look,
you are.
Look.
Man,
Oh, I can see it. It starts
It's
to
not
show.
fair, bro. It's not fair.
No.
They cheat.
They're hackers.
Every game
cheating, bro.
I lose, I should have won.
Sore loser.
Because
That's what everybody says.
the only
No
reason
sabes. No
I,
sabes,
the
no
only
sabes.
reason
No
I
sabes.
lose
No
in
sabes.
that game is because the game wants to do something totally different from what I want to do. So it's not my fault I lost.
Yes,
It's
it
the
is.
game.
Like it's
Well,
your
then why
I
do you
feel
get
him. I
angry?
feel him on that.
Because that's
But why
some
do you get
bullshit.
angry,
Look, Tony
though?
knows what I'm
He's
talking
No,
like-
about.
because
You
you
know
don't have that
bullshit.
sense when you know you're better than somebody.
Yes,
Because
yes.
no, there have been L's where I actually take it like, man, I was like, nah, like I tried
He's just better
everything,
than me, yeah.
and he just defended it.
Yeah.
Oh, like I couldn't. But when there's stuff like there's some games where I haven't tried everything, and then stuff I do try, I mess up. And then when they have the nerve to talk shit to me, I'm like, bro, you didn't do anything. I did that. You didn't beat me. I lost. Yeah. I beat myself.
I let you win.
Everything, like, hey, you know what quote I always used for that shit?
What?
Have you seen Rocky 2, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about when Creed was like, I won, but I didn't beat him. Like, you won, but you didn't beat me, bro.
Mm.
We could run it back, and I'll whoop your ass right now.
Man, you guys take video games very seriously.
They do.
That's
People bet on this shit. Okay, you talking about us. Yeah. There's a guy that literally shot somebody for beating them in Madden.
In that tournament?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's it's
I didn't know about
ridiculous.
that.
That's
It is ridiculous, but I'll never get to that point.
That's where this
I would never take that serious.
Yeah.
Literally.
No.
We could be playing the game right now, and if you beat me, I'd probably be mad, but I wouldn't do nothing to you.
Right.
The way he said
I
that.
don't know about
The way he
that.
said that. I
I
probably wouldn't do nothing to you.
wouldn't do nothing to you. Don't worry.
I
Friend.
just hate the bullshit that happens in the games. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't even want to do that. Why would this game register?
Well, that's my thing about it is computers are never trustworthy.
True.
You can never trust a computer. It's always
I guess
gonna
I should
glitch or do
expect
something.
that,
You
right?
should
Yeah.
expect it to fuck up.
Yep. True.
But it's
That's on me then. For expecting
like
a great
we said.
game.
right.
Beat us stupid
Paying
ass
$50
game.
for this game,
I
I'm
know,
assuming it's gonna work
not even.
well.
I paid $70 for this game.
Games are expensive these
Yeah,
days.
games are
man.
expensive
You should
now,
see the
bro.
GTA prices.
Man.
Oh, can I just add one more thing?
No.
Kevin's the only one. Shut up. He's the only one that has seen me break down.
What kind of breakdown? Like
Breakdown.
crying breakdown or
Crying.
angry?
Mental breakdown?
Crying. Mental breakdown.
Damn, I have a handful of people who see me break down. Sister, mom, dad, my cousin,
Man.
the cat's outside.
Nah, bro. When
The cat. Yeah.
They see me.
With the pits.
when I was going through.
I feel bad. Well, they can't tell nobody, so good thing. You know?
They can't tell the cats can't tell nobody. Nah, I think I went out of my way too when I was going through like my toughest situation where I was breaking down the regular to like, for example, I didn't want to let Tony and Kevin see me break down.
Why?
You know? Well,
I can relate. I know. You just
well,
don't want
well, with Tony, I'm like, well,
Embarrassing.
I don't want. I feel like Tony and me were still the friendship was still new. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to like. I don't know. Yeah,
Scare him away.
it was ego.
Make him
It was
think I'm a
ego.
crybaby.
It was ego. It was like I don't want him to see me cry yet.
Better than me.
And then
Whoa.
Kevin, it's like Kevin tries so hard to always like give me positive advice and try to keep me upbeat, making jokes. I feel like if I were to break down, he'd be like, "Damn, I'm not doing my job right." So I'm like, "Damn, I didn't." But when it came to Chris and Romo, man, I cried on their shoulders a few times in the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like I broke down. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it feels good to be able to have those friends, but at the same time, I guess I should feel more open to like. I guess I should trust them too with
to
that.
feel safe.
Yeah. They're a safe space. You know.
I
what
don't
I'm
like
saying?
that crying shit, man.
See, no, I guess not. He's not a safe space. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now you know.
I mean, no, it's just not. No, it's nothing personal. It's just like, damn, bro, I don't know what to do.
You don't know how to
You're
react
not
to it.
supposed to. That's the whole point. Like you're not.
Yeah, I like
you're
it.
just
Just
supposed to
let
be
it
there.
out.
Let it
Yeah.
out.
Just let them let it out. Yeah.
Because there be times where like somebody's crying right in front of me, and I'm just like, damn.
It's
You
awkward.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, like,
Like, huh.
We go from like probably having a good conversation to them just crying, right? Like,
It's like,
right
what
there.
happened?
Just let it happen.
You're like,
Yeah,
there.
bro.
They're
You
So
know,
I
it's
would
funny,
say I'll cry with you, but I can't live
Yeah.
it.
it's funny when I think of somebody crying. I recently started.
That's funny to you?
Putting
What?
No.
Crazy,
no.
man.
It's funny when I think of someone
funny
crying.
when people cry.
It is sometimes I'm like, damn, finally you're suffering. This is what I wanted this whole
I've
time.
been waiting.
You know, but not like. I finally put like thoughts together. I'm like, what does a baby do? You know, like they cry, right?
They ain't calling me.
Man,
They
like,
do?
Yeah.
Some people babies and
Obviously,
shit.
anyways,
What a
what do you
baby.
do when a baby cries though? Like, what do you really do?
You gotta call
Abort
it.
it.
You gotta pick it up and tell them, hey, it's gonna be okay. I realize now that like, damn, you gotta tell some people, yeah,
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
I'm about to
those-
call CPS on Amy right now.
those things, you know, those things are kind of like hard to control nowadays, you know.
Just take the baby.
Just kidding.
I mean, when a baby cries,
But-
Turn
though,
upside down, bro.
What?
before you check on it to say, hey,
Gymnastics.
calm down, you check if it's pooped, if it's hungry.
Man, I don't know who checks, like digging their finger in there, like why?
No.
No, you just
That's
kind of
what
like
you
you
should
kind of
do.
just open the diaper a little bit, like take a whiff, like all right.
Hey, that's too
you know.
dangerous.
You can feel
bro.
from the outside if it's full.
Not always.
Yeah, not always.
Nah, I would definitely have my girl doing
Not
that.
You
always.
said you could pull.
You've had
diaper,
one
that's
baby.
dangerous, bro.
I would have my woman doing that.
That's
The way he said
I'll
that,
be
the way he
so
said
scared.
that, I'd have my woman doing that.
Yeah.
Because you can't control your emotions and you throw the baby if you poop on
No,
it.
it's just you.
Or pees on you, you're like, God damn.
No.
What happened at your job?
What?
Your coworker?
Oh, one of my coworkers' kids yesterday, he boo-booed on himself.
Whoa.
What?
And he didn't want to admit it. She was like, did you poop on yourself? He's like, no. And you just
I
smell
can
it.
smell it.
Hey.
You
I
just
dog.
smell it.
Oh, we had this one kid who he was.
I would be like, you're full of shit.
Literally.
Literally.
What's this thing?
Just pants.
No, that's not mine.
That's not mine.
We had a
He
kid.
just starts gaslighting.
Yeah,
Like, no, that was you.
I didn't put that there.
Holding this for a friend.
Planted it that
Holding this for a friend.
No, it's they get. How old is he?
They're kindergarten 5.
Okay, yeah, there was a kindergartner who I had in pre-K last year, and he had an accident. His teacher was new. He tried to send it to the nurse. The nurse like called mom. Mom wasn't answering. I was like, well, I got mom's number, and they took him to the TC unit, and they gave him a diaper. So this kid's crying, and he's embarrassed.
Poor
And he doesn't
kid.
wear
Poor
diapers.
Why do you do that? That's his fault.
Well, he didn't poop. He just didn't wipe correctly. So I sent a whole text message to his mom. And
Oh, yeah,
told
we're
him,
not allowed to help him with that.
You're not supposed to.
As a teacher, you're not supposed to.
Especially kindergarten.
You're not supposed to.
Pre-K 3 is crazy. That's the first time we had Pre-K 3.
Dang.
And on the first day, a lot of them were crying and screaming. Ah! It's like, oh my goodness.
They were losing their shit.
Those
That
kids
feeling,
are
just
in
walking
mentally
around with shit in your
it's
head.
unstable.
Right, their emotions, they can't
The
control their emotions. Yeah.
Those kids. Yeah.
And then we become counselors. You still talking about walking around with shit in your pants?
What?
Is that what you're talking about?
No, you say you did. You didn't wipe correctly, so I'm just walking around like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
They do.
I knew, like, bro, you're right.
They do.
That's why most of them walk funny.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or when they pick their butt and stuff, it's because they have crust still in there.
I hate do that.
Or some, because I
Keep
was scratching.
Keep going. Keep going.
They
ever
put their
caught
hands
them-
in their pants.
They will.
You,
They
you,
will.
all kinds
you've
of
ever
stuff.
caught them
Yeah.
smelling their
Yeah.
fingers after doing
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Or
That's some
Yeah.
E. coli.
Or-
We had
Eating
a
a
4th grader
booger.
last year do that.
I seen a kid eat a booger, but I bet you they got a good ass immune system. So
The way he's
It's
like,
making them
the next
stronger.
day.
It's making them stronger.
I could
Yeah.
not be a teacher, man.
it's hard.
It's not for
It's
everybody.
Man, they have a lot of rules, bro.
Hard knock life.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
There's a lot we can't do
There's
that
a
we
lot y'all
want to
can't
do.
do.
As much as you want to help, you can't. I get that.
You know we're recording this, right, Amy? And all that you're doing right there.
Jeez,
I'm not a teacher. I'm just saying if I was.
Anyways,
But they kind of like, all right, so I've been there for 10 years, and when I first started working there, sometimes I would have hard days where the kid, it would make me cry. I go home and like, dang, I can't do this, you know what I mean? And I got to the point
can
now, I'm
relate.
like, oh, I've seen everything. It's tiresome, and some
But
of
you've
the kids,
adapted.
right? Some of the kids may not listen, and
Never
I
get
can't do
angry.
anything about it. But the ones that can't, you just control what you can control, because
Yes.
otherwise you lose your mind. It took me a
Yes.
while
so
not
you
to.
weren't
You have to
mentally
care
stable
less.
for that job.
Right, I wasn't. You
Nobody
have
is.
to get
Oh.
trained. Yeah, you really can't.
You're
You're
never
thrown into it.
Yeah.
Even if you go to school for it, you're not really knowing what's actually going
What's
on.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my job has helped make me mentally and emotionally
Yes.
more stable. Cause
I
like
agree.
I remember there were times in the beginning, bro, where I would get mad. Like I'm like, this is heavy today.
Dude, I was gonna quit.
You know, like yeah, bro, I was
I don't
gonna
know how
quit.
many times I said that.
After the first month, I was like, this ain't for me, bro.
That's
You
what I
know?
said
Never
too,
be
bro.
Yeah, first
They're
month.
out there
It was the
screaming.
first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, man, fuck that. I'm
I
going
was like, I'm not.
They're just doing
They're not even talking to you. They're not pooping or anything.
I'm like,
They're
I'm
not
not.
running
They're
away.
out here saying no.
Like,
Fuck you.
Start running out the class. Come on.
like I would come
Running out the
home
class.
like in bad moods, you know what I'm saying? Like clearly that's emotional and mental instability right there. But like sticking it out, you realize like, hey, bro, like I mean, not to sound cheesy, but I'm gonna sound cheesy. You learn a lot more from your hard days than from your good days. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's cheesy.
And
Yeah, that was cheesy.
Cheesy
You
as
learn what you're
put a
capable
cheese
of.
that you.
Cheesehead.
That was pretty cheesy.
No, but you do
I like
though.
cheese.
And honestly, bro, like I can honestly say that, like, bro, I can handle my job like a pro. You know, like there's gonna be heavy days. It's gonna be okay. You know, we're gonna get out of here. This box is gonna get done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Once I
you're
realized that
60.
you have no control in that job,
Yeah.
everything went so
Yeah,
much
like
more
that.
smooth.
All you can control is, but that's in every job.
Yeah.
And
I
that's in
guess
every
so, yeah,
situation.
yeah,
All you can
yeah.
control is what's
You're
in
right.
here.
Yeah.
You gotta.
And it's like,
I feel a lot more calm in chaos now. Before,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
it got hectic and calm and
get wrapped up in it.
and yeah, you get but now it's just like, well, might as well just breathe and just take it. You know what I'm saying? Not take it, but like learn. You know, like find, look, you know, work through it. work through it.
I'm getting paid.
Yeah,
I'm getting paid.
I'm getting paid. The more I stay here, the more I'm gonna get paid. So you know what? Like,
What?
I stay another hour.
What?
What do you do, Jennifer, for work? You don't mind me
She
asking.
works at the YMCA. That's where we met.
Yeah.
So you work with
Right,
kids
why?
too,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Can I get a free gym membership?
Wow.
We do. We can't give y'all free membership.
This
No.
guy?
Just tell them.
No.
Say no, you don't have to
Yeah, you
explain
could
this
just
shit
say
to
no.
him.
Like,
No.
Nope. No. You don't even ask again.
But when I tell him no, he be like, yeah.
But there's a lot of drama that goes on over there.
Well, the daycare kids, right? From after school, they go there.
Yep.
Some of them. So
And
they're
then
gonna have any fights that they have taken on at school, they're gonna just take it over there. Any
Well,
beef.
the after school program is different because they're at a different school. But what we did have was the summer camp kids. Thankfully, that's now over because kids went back to school.
Yeah.
The only thing we have now is just a child watch. But even those kids, like, they will run out of the child watch facility, even though they're supposed to be in there. And right now where I'm working at, the building was gonna close down, and now everyone that's working there is all new. And then
They suck.
yeah,
They suck.
it's hard to get along with some people, but so far, like, I've been managing it, and I feel like right now I've advanced so far in it too, especially mentally wise, because in the beginning I was like, I want to quit, I want to leave.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to leave so bad.
We're making a plan for it. We're like, just make it to 6 months and then see how you feel.
Right.
And then from so far that I've been there, because it's because I don't know, right now, like, they were pushing a lot of work on me that it's not on my job description, but I was like, I'm bored, there's nothing else to do, I might as well do it. And for me pushing going forward, I've actually gotten a promotion. I haven't gotten it just yet, but it's already in work. So I'm going to be a coordinator soon. So I'm no longer going to be front desk selling memberships. I'm going to be moving up within the company just from me trying harder. So that's what I
You're supposed to
do.
join me in the hand clap, fuckers.
Oh,
But yeah.
We're trying to let him finish
He's that
talking.
one guy that was trying to start clapping.
Yeah.
What was it, super bad?
No, we're not doing it. I started a couple of slow claps at graduation one time. It's pretty fun. Feel powerful. We're like,
This guy, I initiated
And then
it.
everyone's
Looking
like,
around like,
yeah. No, that's tight. That's tight. I like that. That's cool. Because and then I'm like, when they give me responsibilities that aren't my responsibilities, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna. If it fucks up, it's not my fault that it fucked up because y'all just threw me to do this. I'm not gonna over stress about it.
Dang.
I used to. I'd be like, damn, I gotta do this and this and this.
Yeah, I'll be
That's how I
stressing
was
too.
before too. Because
Yeah.
before I used to work at a cafe, and it was hard.
You have to deal
But
with people.
I had to deal with a lot of customers, and especially like homeless, and it was in Deep Bellum.
Ooh,
But
dude.
one thing I do really appreciate from that job, it's taught me how to basically, like what my boss told me, because she left me in charge of the whole place. The whole place was new. I had to bring in customers. I had to be in charge of like food delivery, stocking up, making sure everything's up to code. And I was still new. I only had like 1 month, but she wanted me to be in charge. So I was like, okay. And then I was a barista, so I had to basically open the store by myself in the mornings. And then there's days where we would have like rushes, and I'm by myself, or if not, it's just me and another girl. And my boss, one thing she told me to, like, because I told her I don't know if I can do it. I was telling her no, but she was like, no, you're gonna do it. She pushed me to basically get out my comfort zone. And then one thing that I do appreciate about her is that she told me, if shit hits the fan, let it happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be a better day, and at least you learn from that mistake
Right.
what to do. And one thing I've always taught myself is like any criticism, be it bad or good, I'll take it, and that's how I'll learn going forward because I'll find out how to problem solve.
Damn, it's hard taking criticism.
which cafe?
I can't mention the name because I ain't doing free advertisement.
Oh.
So if you want us to advertise it,
Just
but
The custom ain't right.
like one time, I think 2 years ago,
I work at Hawthorne in Dallas.
The way she's.
Free advertisement over
It's a
here.
really good school.
I
I
know.
thought you weren't a
Arabians?
teacher. I thought you weren't a teacher.
don't know
She's
what.
not a teacher, she
No,
just
my
works
kids
there.
go there.
Do you have kids?
We're a B school.
Oh, nice.
We got an 88.
That's good, right?
That's really good.
You're a B.
We're a B.
What kind of
We're
school are
working
you?
towards an A.
Mm.
Probably
I
an
think we're
S.
2
pretty
point,
good.
2 points
Nah.
away. 2 points, 90, right? 90 would be A, right?
It'll be
A minus.
Hey, still an A, bro.
No,
A
that's
minus.
different.
Nah, one time this 5th grade teacher was like, "You're too nice," and that
As you like,
that fucked me
when
up
you were a student or
What?
you
Fucked
were
you up?
working.
when I was working there.
Okay.
That fucked
So
you up.
two
Because
nice
I let the
students?
5th
Nice,
grade,
bro.
yeah, because they
Oh.
made me do computer specials. I'm not a computer specials teacher. They used to have an actual teacher, and then they got rid of the position, and they just put a TA. So they had me. I had to go to every class and stuff. And then the kids were like, some of them would play games and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with these
It's not your
kids.
job.
Like, I don't care, you know, too much. Then, like, I guess one time, like, they stood up, and I let them sit wherever they wanted, and the teacher was coming back there on the portable, so they all ran back to their chair and shit. I'm like, you guys don't have to run, but obviously he heard it. And he's like, oh, you're too nice to them. And I was like, man, fuck you. I'm not too nice to them.
You don't like it when they tell you that?
I didn't like being told that. No.
Why?
Criticism.
Now
You don't
that
like
I'm
criticism?
But
now, like
it's
what
not
you
even
said,
that bad.
I know I overreacted. I
Mhm.
think now if somebody told me that, I'd be like, well, that's just me. That's just who I am. You know,
Right.
everybody's gonna be different.
I've been
You
there.
handle it your way. If
Yeah.
they can do it a different way, but if you have a method that works, why are you gonna change it because someone else mentioned something?
Yeah, I don't know if it necessarily worked because they were kind of like running the place, but
Oh.
No, it's true. Yeah, if you're not mean, they're
Yeah,
they're
it's
gonna
a
take
big-
over.
I've been
I
telling
know.
her too,
So you
like so
can
many
be too
times. Like,
It's-
No, he
insane, but-
thinks you're
but
not
yeah,
there.
no,
so you
that's
don't know.
Yeah.
that's what I was saying.
He
like,
would
I
be
can't
telling, like, I'm just venting to him about my day off. Sometimes I have, like, a really horrible day, like, oh, man, the kids did this, blah, blah, blah. And he'll be like, you're too nice. You know.
Bro,
And I'm like,
there's
bitch,
some
you
kids,
don't know nothing.
you can yell, you could be the meanest person, and
they
there's
won't.
kids that are so hard-headed
They're so hard
that have been raised that way. They will not
Kevin,
listen.
you need to learn something. When someone just tells you about something, venting about, sometimes they just want to
Let it out. Like when he's
They don't want to
crying.
hear nothing.
He doesn't want you to hear
I don't want
He doesn't want
feedback.
you to- yeah.
I don't want
Stop
feedback.
crying.
Exactly. I don't need that. I don't need
Eventually, we
feedback.
had a conversation over that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told him, like, I just want you to listen.
Yeah,
Like,
just shut the fuck
I'm
up.
pretty sure one of my classes in middle school, we made our teacher quit.
Oh, we did that.
Nah.
At my school, we did
And
that.
this dude was mean. He
Well,
was
I never.
We
did that.
we had we
but
had a
they're mean
teacher.
for a reason.
No,
Kids
but I'm
don't say
saying,
that.
I think we drove him to be mean, cause like you know how it is. Like
No,
when
yeah.
you
Yeah. When
first
you
day of
have a kid, you
school,
don't
they
know.
act all nice and stuff. Then the year goes on. Later
They
on,
get-
you see
they
how
get
bad
to-
these fucking
Oh,
classes.
yeah.
Middle schoolers
Bro.
can smell fear.
We,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
They
we-
just
yeah.
smell it. Like
We-
if you don't have
yeah.
the confidence, it don't matter if you're nice or mean.
Eat
They
you
can
alive.
eat you alive. They're like
We
animals in the
sure
wild.
did.
And
It's
at my
crazy.
school, we made a teacher cry, and then she quit, and then we had a sub, and then she quit,
Mm.
and it was all in the same classroom too.
Damn.
My
Yeah,
sisters
you're a bad
was
child.
in
It
middle
wasn't
school
me. It
and they were in
was-
honors. And they
You were
still
part
do
of
that.
it, so you might as well finish it.
Last week, fool.
Sorry.
Did you just? So back in freshman year, my first year, I'm gonna ignore
It's like,
that.
what's it mean? You didn't stop.
Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
I tried.
Nah, so my freshman year, we had a teacher that and bro, I always like you just said to her, it was you, bro. I always ended up in those classes where like we were the worst class, and I really wasn't that loud to the kids. So I'm like, it can't be me. I just got the bad luck, bro. Like of being with the kids.
Right.
Right. Always
Bad
the
group.
bad. I had
Bad
teachers
groups.
that were like, I dread when I know it's a big day and I have to deal with you guys today. Like she would try to like.
And that's when that I know that feeling though. When
Yeah.
you're right there, like I'm sick of seeing.
and guess what we did? Guess what we did when she said that? But you can guess.
Roasted her.
We laughed. Yeah. We
Yeah.
laughed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hilarious. You
Yeah.
can't show weakness. You gotta be like, whatever.
Okay, you gotta be here. You
Yeah.
gotta teach us. Start teaching, bitch.
They will roast. I couldn't imagine working at a high school. They
Dude,
would probably just
nah. I used to be.
What are those?
I used to be such a sweetheart when it came to teachers, but then one teacher messed it up for all teachers. At that point, I didn't care
Right.
because it was.
One girl broke my heart. Fuck it.
Yeah, I know.
It might as well have been. Cause, bro, so I think it was
Trauma.
7th grade or 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade. No, it was 8th grade. So.
What were you like 12? 13?
Hey,
We're still
teacher.
12?
14?
Fuck you,
12?
teacher.
Not 12.
13?
13.
Little Bart
12,
Simpson.
13.
Wait, what
Yeah.
grade did you say?
8th grade? That's
Eighth
like
grade?
12.
So you
Oh, wait, no.
you were
13,
11.
13,
13,
13, 13.
Because 9th grade is 14, 15.
Yeah.
So 8th grade is
Never mind, I
12,
was a
13.
year younger than her.
So yeah, I'm over here just chilling. Like, the whole class is talking, right? And tell me why my teacher singles me out.
I've been
Let's
there.
say-
I've been there.
Talk,
Been there.
look, dog. I'm telling you,
I've
I ain't
been
gonna lie. And you best believe I talked back to her. I was like, it's funny when somebody else is doing something, but when I do it, I get in trouble.
What did
I
you
straight up
Tony.
said that to her.
What did you do that day?
Funny that whenever
I was talking. I was literally
that's
talking like
why.
everybody else
Hey,
was,
Carlos,
but
you
she
think he
singled
sound
me
like how
out.
he sounds at
You're
work.
probably the loudest.
Yeah, that's
You're
happened
probably
with
the
me.
loudest.
Yeah.
She was
yeah.
next to me, so
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, the whole class is talking though.
she was racist, bro. That's all it was.
She was white, so.
That's all it was, racist.
Was? She's not anymore.
She got burnt. She got roasted now.
I don't give a fuck where she at now. Shit, it's really fuck her.
Fucking Toney, damn.
Yeah, I
It's not
was
a
good
grudge.
too.
Just letting out.
You know how the substitutes would come in and it'd be like if they came into prison, like I ain't taking no shit and this and that. I was always a good kid, and then one time a sub was just like, "Nah, you're out of here." And I was like, "What the hell?" And I just like, "All right," I played the role. I was like, "Well, forget you then."
I
was
played
like,
the
dude,
role.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Some teachers, man,
No, yeah, sometimes.
are not innocent, man. Are not.
What way does he mean?
Yeah.
No,
It's
some
like-
teachers like dicks. Like they deserve to be made fun of. The bullying.
Oh, okay.
I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
What did you think he was talking
I
about?
don't know. They talking about with teachers hooking up with kids and stuff. That's what.
Yeah,
I literally- I knew
that's
that's
another-
what you-
that's another one, yeah.
I knew that's what you were thinking. I knew that's what you were
Different
thinking.
category.
Those are bad
Yeah.
teachers.
Those are bad teachers.
I ain't gonna lie, though, there
They
are
can't
some
control their
teachers that have-
emotions.
Mentally-
They're horny
mentally
emotions.
That's like you did in high school.
Unstable. You want to say unstable?
Mentally, emotionally unstable. Those are.
Socially, mentally, emotionally.
They have some fine teachers. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, this is where it starts.
Mentally
That's
unstable.
where.
They didn't used to have fine teachers though, right? It wasn't like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
back
yeah, there's a whole bunch of old grandmas.
Yo, for real, he's right though. It went from there were teachers who had to be like, oh, I graduated like 7 years
Sorry.
ago from college, and now it's like I just got my, my associates, and I'm
They also
getting-
teachers used to dress differently. They used to like cover their whole body with like
Oh,
a
yeah, with
giant dress
sweaters
and sweaters and
long
all. Like they
dresses.
never wore comfortable clothes, so we never were able to like
You think that's how it should be?
look at her butt.
Yeah.
I'm not
Look at
saying
Susan,
that.
look at her
No,
butt.
some schools are actually starting to do that. Like parents can't pull up like wearing any like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
the mom
Yeah.
become a
Yeah.
hoochie mama.
I saw that.
Like,
Yeah, like they're starting to have dress code for like parents now.
Yeah, you can't pull up in sandals. You can't pull
Can't
up
have
in
Oh,
any like clothes
Are
that
you
have
serious?
exposure.
Yeah, some schools.
and they do
yeah.
that at Target and
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah, like you have to
Take your
look
ass on the
professional
train.
to school. Like if you're gonna pick up your child.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Especially if you're gonna go in the building.
You're
Not,
giving
Yeah,
not
literally,
professional,
yeah.
presentable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because sometimes people come in like with booty shorts or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls and shit.
I just saw a
The
post
single
about
moms
it.
trying to look for single dads.
Yeah.
Basically.
Somebody with a job. Yeah.
Some-
Yeah, you can't pull up in sweats. Yeah, they got a dress code now.
That sucks. A dress code for parents? That's
No, that doesn't suck. That's actually
That's
good.
good.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because then the parents were trying to like look
You
hot in
haven't-
front of the kids.
I
too.
mean,
I've seen those
I mean, if I
pictures.
was a parent who like I dress pretty like relaxed, I'm like, damn, I gotta actually get dressed up to go pick up my kid right now. You know?
Okay, yeah, that I see. That's a little extreme. Like sweatpants is crazy. Like if I'm just going to pick up my kid, I'm not like if it's a meeting, then I need a dress.
Like, can I wear a
Well,
tank
because
top?
some people
But I'm
be
not
wearing
going to no damn-
sweatpants without underwear, so the dick be swinging and shit. And it's like, bro,
Okay,
put on some
well, have
boxer
some-
shorts
You've
or
seen it,
something.
you've
Have
seen
some
it.
class.
I feel it. It's like you
I
gotta put
feel
on
it. I feel it.
some underwear.
Just I feel like you should just be casual. I think that's what
Yeah,
they're wanting.
casual.
You just want
Presentable.
they want you to be casual.
Yeah.
It's like if you're going
Some khakis
outside
and a polo.
and you know there's gonna be people out there. Sweatpants are home pants. I mean, unless it's winter, I feel like that's when it's okay. But it also depends.
People don't
Like
have
you said,
shame
what
no
you wear
more.
underwear.
Just put underwear.
Yeah,
I
basically.
don't know. I think I look pretty.
Well, I didn't even know it was sweats.
Yeah, I think these are pretty
I
clean.
couldn't even tell those were
I think I
sweats.
look pretty clean right now.
What
Because
are
I
those?
feel like it's how you bring yourself with it. I feel like if you're in
Yeah,
sweat,
some
as
button-up
long as you're
shirt
not in
covers
slippers,
it.
if you're dressing it up, I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, that's the button shirt. It's what's covering up the sweatpants.
I mean, yeah, they're white.
You didn't
too.
even realize
They're
it.
not
You
gray.
didn't even realize
Nah,
it.
bro.
You thought these were what you
It's
thought
like
these were
church pants
jeans
or
or
something.
whatever?
Like,
Church
I don't know.
pants.
Like, tuxedo pants.
Shit, I told you I make this shit look clean, bro.
And he's rocking the visor.
Button
hat.
up shirt with sweatpants, you can't knock it.
Bro, no one else in here could pull. None of us in this room could pull that look off.
See, there's that negativity Vino that
I know, bro.
I think he's
Yeah,
complimenting
there he
you that
is.
you got the swag and confidence to do it.
I know.
Where
Yeah,
did you
we
read
would look
negativity?
hilarious.
But you're doubting yourself that you can't do it.
Bro,
you can
I-
wear sweatpants.
With a button-up shirt.
that
Why don't y'all
Oh,
switch
yeah.
outfits right now?
I
Let's see
know.
who looks better.
Hey, you look
This-
pretty fresh in
he
this
can't
outfit,
shirt.
bro. You look pretty good in this
So
outfit.
you put this on, and you put that on.
Stop trying to get us to undress,
Yeah,
man.
undress
What
each
is-
other
what-
and dress each other up
Nah,
with each other's clothes.
What were we just
and we'll
talking
switch.
about?
Teachers.
Nah,
School.
this whole episode is supposed to be about mental stability.
We
See how unstable I am?
Unstable we are.
Damn,
Bro,
I
we're
was gonna
talking
say
about
about
different,
that.
whole different things.
So hard days at
You
work.
think social media is making people
Oh,
more
wait,
socially
no.
unstable?
I got it. I got it.
Go ahead,
Yes.
fam. Go
No,
ahead,
it's
fam.
Yes.
not. It's not. It has
No,
nothing to do with it.
It's not how you use it?
She's being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, fam.
Interesting take.
No, I was gonna speak on back to what you were talking about at work.
Oh, okay.
About like overreacting, like dude, Saturday, man.
Last Saturday.
Last
Last Saturday.
He was mad. He was big boy,
I'm
man.
telling you,
He was
like,
big boy.
I ain't
She
gonna
was
lie.
saying-
They're just boxes, Tony.
No, it wasn't the boxes. I didn't care about that. It was.
It's just
What's
They're
in
heavy
the
boxes.
Co-workers.
It was co-workers.
Lazy co-workers.
Oh,
See,
that's
we
the
do
most-
have people to deal with.
Lazy
They're freaking
coworkers.
co-workers
You
not
can't
pulling their,
move
not
that.
carrying their own weight.
because then you have more work.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when you see them just kiki and cockeying and stuff, while you're supposed to be doing your job,
I
and the
did
supervisor
that.
ain't doing nothing about it.
Last week I did that. I was like, why y'all looking at me? They're just looking at me move this box. Because we have boxes of books, and there's these two TAs that are just looking at me. I'm like, am I supposed y'all want me to entertain you? And they're just like, don't look at those. You know? And this lady's like, oh, I can't lift boxes. And then this other person came in, she tried to lift them. I was like, nah, they say you can't lift them. Go sit down. You know?
Bro, real talk though. There's sometimes where I'm at work and I'll be like, okay, I need this box needs to get moved, and I move it, and people are staring at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, you should be doing, fam. You know what I'm saying? But like, it would piss me, like you said, it would piss me off before. But now I'm like, you know what? I'm getting my time.
This year I'm trying to do that, like not let it bother me, because I'll help other kids in other classes, and some TAs are just like, no, that's not my class, that's not my kid. I'm gonna stay right here and focus on my thing. But really, it's like we're a team, you know. You see somebody and it's like, what?
That's how you get through it. You have to be a team player.
It makes it easier, a lot easier.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, go ahead. I'm gonna start off on the social media one real quick. So I did realize at a certain point that I'm like, this shit is making me emotionally unstable. Like when you scroll and you see someone that's doing something, and you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. You start like thinking bad about yourself. You know, you start being like, damn, what a loser. You know, I'm a loser. You know what I'm saying? Or you see,
I'm a loser, baby.
Yeah,
So why don't you kill me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know? So like I said, that's why I realized, like, you know what, this ain't healthy. I'm gonna just stop. So I got off it. Bro.
You just stopped?
Yeah, I got off it.
You went cold turkey on social media.
Yeah, I got off
He
it.
went MIA.
Basically, bro.
They make a head hurt.
Which one?
Was that-
At first, like, you know, you could withdraw.
Not well, cause you spend so much, cause you get used to that being what you part of your day, right? Like I'm gonna scroll.
I've deleted it and then re-downloaded it and then deleted it.
This fool has too.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be so proud of him when he deletes it, and then I 2 days later, like, bro, look at this post right here. You know what
I
I
thought
mean?
you were off. And I was like, oh, I was. Like I did.
Hey, tell me, I got rid of Facebook 2 weeks later. He sends me something. I'm like, what?
And bro, and he's
I
always
did,
like,
but I'm back.
and he's always like, I feel so good, bro. Like I feel like I'm not wasting my time. I
It's
feel
not
so
good
much
enough.
happier, so
It's
much
not
more
good.
positive. And then 2 days later, it's like, hey, bro, look at this.
This is hilarious. I'm glad I got back.
These days, though, I feel like it's kind of impossible to stay off social media.
No, it's possible.
I'm
It is
doing
possible.
Bro.
Well, if you want to know what's going on, like in the world,
I have you guys.
Okay, look, my mom and my sometimes there's people
Because
I don't want to
like,
call these.
listen
Like,
to-
there's not really newspapers
You're
anymore.
Right.
mentally unstable.
and sometimes the news isn't even on the news. Like certain things that I hear on Instagram, nobody else even knows about. I'm like, are y'all like under a rock?
Exactly.
And it's like, well, they
Like,
didn't
you know,
talk about it here, and
it
then
has
talk
its
about
pros
it there.
and cons.
It's because we've become our own journalists, so there is pros and cons how you use it. If you gotta be your own in control, if you can't control it though, then get
It's
off
that
it.
continuous scrolling that gets you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the endless.
And then who was it? One of y'all said something about like sometimes they put shit on there like you don't even really ever like look at, like they just do it to you.
Yeah,
I think you said that.
they were
actually.
starting to put like
Algorithms?
like
Yeah,
naked
yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
Or maybe you said that. I don't know.
Promotion.
I,
On your
yeah,
phone,
I
yeah.
remember I would just start getting random like suggested. It was always girls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this.
Like, I didn't make this
This
algorithm.
did not used to happen before, bro. I'm like, this is getting risky. You know what? Like, you know what I'm
But
saying?
do you
Like,
like one post at least from it though?
Well, now I have, yeah. So I
Because if you
admit it.
make one like,
But
or if you
they
stay on
got
there
you,
for
bro.
too long,
No, I
and
know.
until they read you, and then I'll just stop
No, I
popping up
know.
on your For
But
You
there
page.
was like a small time where like other people were saying like, "Oh, my algorithm," and then they would just put like a random chick. For sure, I've messed up my algorithm now, but I think there is. I think there is. I think they'll. Yeah, I mean they'll throw it in there and they're like, "Will he bite or will he not bite?" And then if you don't bite, maybe they just.
Keep it.
he's like, give me that, give me that.
You're. Never mind. You know, I'm not even gonna bring that into this.
But nah,
You already said it.
Now we
You
all
already
want to
brought it
know.
in.
We all want to
You
know.
already brought it in.
You're Eve biting off of that tree.
The apple,
The forbidden
fruit,
tree.
the fruit.
Forbidden fruit.
I never said it was an apple. That'd be a fruit.
True.
Truth.
It's funny. You're not the only one though, but
No, it's just an interesting comparison. I don't get it. You calling me Eve?
yeah, because you're eating off of the
Forbidden fruit.
forbidden fruit.
I guess he's saying-
I didn't eat it. I just.
I think he's saying you
Curiosity
liking the
manifested.
picture was
You
you
liked
biting
it,
the
yeah.
apple.
Yeah.
He double tapped it.
Damn.
Yeah, you were too nice.
Like
You're right.
putting your eyes on the tree was already bad enough, but then you took the apple and then you bit it. And it was like,
You know something bad I do?
Go ahead.
I hate to admit this.
Go
It's
ahead.
guilty.
Admit it.
Because there's a lot of girls on there that are like they're like promoting their OnlyFans, right?
course.
And there's
They
all these
are?
guys that are simping,
Uh-huh.
right? They're like, oh, you're so fine, and this and that.
Mhm.
And I'll be like, bunch of simps. She's not even running her own OnlyFans, or I'll put like PU, or I'm trying to.
He's a shit poster.
I want to make them like
like
humble.
touching the
Like you're not even that pretty.
He's a shit
Trolling.
poster.
She'll
Yeah.
never talk to you, bro.
Yeah, you
Shit
know.
like that.
Then you start
But I get mad because
Yeah.
it's like these
You miss
old
your
men,
kids.
and then I go to their pages and it's like they have families and stuff.
Yes,
They're like,
I know,
oh,
Jimmy,
I
I've
would
seen
lick
that
your feet, and
before.
I'm like, you sick piece of shit. Everybody can see what you're doing. It's
So
like,
you go to some random thing and then look at the people commenting
keyboard
and click
warrior.
on their profile. And see,
that's why I deleted Instagram
that's
a couple
weird,
times.
bro.
Why?
That is-
It-
that's
right.
weird.
I don't know. He's kind of trolling them though.
It's funny. Yeah, you are trolling.
Yeah, he is
You are
trolling. I mean, that's kind of
Somebody has to do it.
Is that or is it
God's
not?
work.
for real.
Keep
This
doing
is
it.
he's doing a good cause by this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that or is it not a waste of time? But y'all are making it sound like he's not wasting his time.
I mean, when you see a dude that has a family over here, what'd you say?
Lusting.
Yeah, and they're talking to like this. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're like, I'm like,
yeah. He has a point there. He's like, yeah, you should. Somebody should get on his ass.
somebody needs to.
He might
Yeah.
have changed his life after that, you know?
For
Yeah,
real.
like,
You
he's
know
like,
what?
damn,
Just-
Like,
what-
maybe.
this Chris Chaos from 214 is pretty interesting. He might
Oh.
be
Yeah,
honest.
Look at his profile.
Yeah,
Look
and then you
at
see
his
that you do
profile.
podcast shit, you might expose me, bro. Maybe I should chill out.
I know, right? Dang.
You already exposed him though.
Look at this
Kinda.
guy. Look at this guy talking shit on social media.
You're on our radar, guy. Whoever he's talking about.
Do y'all ever get I use road rage, emotional stability?
Yes.
Yes, because if
Yes.
you go, if you
Road
are-
rage, y'all get that?
If it
Or
happens,
is that just a guy
Yes.
thing?
No, I have it bad.
You do?
I feel like that's the only thing because I'm pretty good
She
at
down
controlling.
bad.
Huh?
She's down bad.
She's down
What
bad.
are you trying to say?
She down bad
No.
for the road.
We almost crashed the other day.
Dang.
What?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
We crashed with you.
Her
Coming
car-
here.
She was driving.
her
I was
car
kind of
goes,
scared.
It's because I have a small truck, but my tailbit is very light, so you have to be very careful when turning. Because I let Amy drive it, and we almost
We almost flipped over. It was
Yeah,
pretty fun. It was
I was
pretty
gripping
fun.
onto
It was pretty fun.
everything.
I didn't think she was serious. I'm like, no
Why'd
pasa
you let her
nada.
drive?
And then I kind of did
I
it too
trusted her.
hard. I was like, oh shit, because they started lifting. I was like,
Oh,
oh.
damn.
And I was like,
She
Yeah.
said.
No, I just had to find out. If
Do you ever get on people's asses?
I do.
I don't.
Why do you do it though? Because like if somebody's on my ass, I'll go like this, and then I get on their ass. I'm like, oh, how you like it? How you like it?
They
I
don't
do
even
that too.
notice. They didn't even notice.
Most of the time they don't. I think sometimes they do get scared. I'm like, what would I do? Like,
At
what if I have a
night,
gun
with
or
the
something?
headlights, at night, they're like, oh shit, this guy here.
I used to do it in the daytime.
Oh, no, they don't care about you.
Yeah, they're just like this dumb kid in a little car. I'm behind a big ass truck. Like I would do no damage to it, but I'm just like, what? Just like it's useless.
Nah, yeah, I do the same thing as I did with like I said with rude ass people. Like if someone's obviously like they're coming. You can see your rear view like, oh, these guys they're hauling ass, bro. I'm just like, let me get out of your way. Like hopefully you don't run to someone that's gonna flip you off. You know.
That's a like maturity. That's because
I used to be
you
not
used to
be
be like
that.
slow down. And
I
shit,
used to
like,
not be
oh,
like that. I used to be like, hey, come by here, and then you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
come on.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one time I heard my mom over the phone. This is when she was still like being a travel nurse. She was in Cali, and I don't know. My dad was talking to my mom, and then I don't know. My mom was getting mad at somebody, and then all you hear is, "Oh, what? You want some? Pull over! Pull over!"
Damn.
And my dad was just like, "Mom, just keep driving." And she's like, she was like, "No, pull over! I got my gun in the car." So yeah, I was just like, "Mom."
oh my god.
I ain't never heard that side of my mom.
That's a little bit too much.
Yeah,
but I
never
do
heard-
that too. I
Mentally
get mad.
I ain't never heard that.
Pull out the
side.
gun too.
My
No,
dad.
I don't pull out the
Hey,
gun.
could
I
you
pull
cut that
out
part
his
out
vest
just
up.
now?
Sorry, mom.
Just expose my mom just now.
No, my dad used to be pretty bad. I mean, luckily our parents they mature as they get older.
Do they?
Do
Some
they?
of them.
Yeah,
Do
some of
they?
them.
This was last year. No.
I think my dad because he remarried and has a little girl now. That maybe he calmed down. I hope at least when he's with them. But when he was with me, sometimes he'd be like, whore, or bitch, or cunt, and then just like
That's me.
Yeah.
That's fucking me,
It's
bro.
like he's just coming out with the most craziest, like you don't even know her. Prostitute. I'm like, God damn.
It's good though. You're not afraid to show your
I'd be
emotions.
like,
Yeah. No, it's like dude.
He showed her.
I know in an accent.
It's always
too.
a her.
Yeah. Usually.
I feel like
Even I
I've
get
calmed
mad
down.
too.
I know I still have it,
Yes,
but I feel like I calmed down. The only one that can be
Right?
judge of that is her.
What?
Or old
That
old
you can't
person.
drive?
Like I feel like I calmed down.
Has he calmed down since you met him?
But I don't know.
No.
Oh damn. If you feel like it though, that means you have a little bit.
Cause like,
No, he
I
hasn't.
let people
He's
in my
delusional.
lanes now. Like, I never used to do
You're
that.
mentally unstable. Is
He's
basically.
delusional.
I used to like just like. Nah,
Yeah, I used to always
you-
step on it like, nah, you're not cutting me off. Now I don't
I
care.
do
Like,
that too.
get in my lane, bro. I don't care.
No, I
You
do
still
So
do
it's
that?
I
you
still do
people
that.
that.
No. It's because, I don't know, for me, okay, I've been living in Dallas my whole life. I've seen how people drive here. We always go at least 5 or a little bit over the limit. I match,
15, which is...
no.
But
I
at least,
match people's speed, but also if I'm, like, obviously if I'm in a rush, my mom's always told me, you know,
You'll get there.
you'll get there eventually. But I'm already going at a constant speed. when someone gets in front of me and they're going way below my speed limit, everyone else is going the same speed. Why did this, decided to be right in front of me and be slow?
I feel your anger
That's when
building
I
up
go.
right now.
That's
Dang.
when I go around and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
I
I always
Move
look
out my
like,
way.
who the fuck is driving all these?
I do that.
There you go.
I totally do that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one time. So one thing that really chills me out is like sometimes you don't know who that person is that's going super slow. Like one time, I was about to pull in front of this person and flip him off, but I noticed it was a coworker, and a coworker that's old. And I was like, dang. So you know what?
Like a dumb person.
From that day on, I told myself I'm gonna pretend that everybody who drives slow like that is this person at work or something. Or someone from church. Like you never know, right? I don't ever want to like
In my
embarrass
mind,
myself.
old people should not be driving.
No,
That's
I
wrong.
don't in my mind they
Yes,
have
thank
to
you.
be-
They're like,
They should not be driving. I feel like there should be a age limit because I've seen seniors drive on the freeway going almost 30 to 40. That's not safe.
I wonder who drives worse though, them or like teenagers who are on their phone going like.
Those are worse too. I get mad at
Those are
those
pretty
too.
bad, right?
You know what I used
At
to
least they can go the speed limit.
I used to
They
say
don't, even, they
that.
don't even have a driver license though. I'm pretty sure, if anything. And then they have the biggest cars too. And I'm like, why are you trying to show off?
You know what I get
They
mad
can't even
about?
drive 'em.
Little ladies in big trucks, because I'm like they can't even see anything. They're always like.
That's just their ego. Right
At
there.
least,
like
at least,
this.
at
My
least
mom
my
will
truck
smack you
fits
for
me.
that.
My truck is small, so I'm small.
That's
So
good.
it's
She got a big truck.
She used to have a big ass truck. I'm almost 4'11". She used to have big. She used to be like,
It's
always
you
the
can't
short
even
ones.
see.
It's
You're gonna
always the
kill
short
people.
one.
Like you're gonna
She's
run
like the
over
lady
people.
from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
The lady.
Was she a good driver?
But yeah.
Hey.
But I used to. Hey,
It's big.
I used.
Something is my parents' truck
It's a
is
regular
big.
size.
My
Yeah.
parents' truck is big. I drove it for the first time. I was like, I'm driving a bus. I
Yeah.
like
It's
this.
powerful, right?
I have
like
lost
it,
count of
yeah.
how many old people that like be driving. I got mad at
Yeah.
because it's like
everywhere I go, I get mad.
But I used to say. I used
Even
to.
if it's
They
one
say
way.
Dallas
bro,
has the worst drivers.
I'm in the
supposedly.
left lane, bro. If you're gonna drive slow, get out of the lane. Hey, get out of the left lane because this is the
Tell
fastest
them
right
that,
here.
Tony.
Huh?
Just drive.
I do by revving
Go
my
get
engine.
No, you gotta get next to them. Roll down your window.
No,
Get their
because if
attention.
I get out of the way first, then I let them win.
Have a sophisticated
Sometimes-
conversation.
no,
while-
Right,
I
like you're
like
going 60 miles
People-
per hour.
This is what I love about my car. People know to get out the way. It's
Why?
just
What do
they-
you drive?
I drive a Challenger, and they know when I'm on their ass, they're like, all right, maybe I need to get out the way.
Really challenges them.
No.
Yeah, I'm
They're
challenging.
always ready to challenge us. We better get
Oh,
up.
shit.
It's funny when I drive my truck because my truck is so small. You would think it's just gonna drive normal. I'd be zooming on that thing. And
It's
when people
fast,
see
it's fast.
when people see me drive, it's funny because they look at me like, what? And I'm like, get the fuck out the way. I have somewhere to
It's a
go.
sleeper.
Get the fuck out of the way. There's
But
cars there,
what's
motherfucker.
funny is that I have bumper stickers on the back, and it literally gives warnings to people. And then I even bought one recently, and
What did it say?
they stole my sticker.
They
stole it?
literally
They stole
said
it.
they stole my sticker. And it's funny what the sticker said.
What do you say?
It's,
Don't steal me.
No, it's a
No.
that's a different story.
Please don't steal this
That's
sticker.
a different story, but no, it says it's in Spanish. It says "move out the way." They say "muévete a la verga," and they stole that
Get the
sticker.
fucking
And I
way,
was
yeah.
like, I literally bought it so people can literally move the hell out the way, and they stole it.
I like those stickers. Like if somebody, like there's something like if you can read this, you're too fucking close.
I like
Or
those.
if you're gonna ride my ass, at least spank me or pull my hair or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, I respect
Hey,
it.
if
Let me
it's a
let me
guy-
back up.
If it's a guy, he'll probably think it's, you know what?
Huh?
Just say it. No,
That's
just
'cause
say it.
Yeah, don't censor
Oh, well.
yourself. Don't
Yeah.
censor yourself.
Okay. Oh, a guy would probably think that's gay, and like, okay, I'll get the fuck off your ass. You know, I don't be
Right.
gay.
So yeah, I don't want to touch your ass.
Tony would. Tony, I ain't doing
There's a
that.
problem.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like Tony would, like, hey, bro. let's
So like somebody who wants it, they'll be on their ass. Like I
Yeah.
do want to pull
Like,
your
hey,
hair.
bro, let me try.
They're flirting
Guy
with you.
real
Oh.
Mhm. People do that.
Or you be like, hey, bro, if you don't want me to touch your ass, then get out the way.
I got a question about that.
Hey.
Is it?
Well, what?
Because I've seen like sometimes like I'm at the light, right, and I'll see a girl and I check her out and then she checks me out and I'm like, should I ask for her
She's not
number?
checking you out, bro.
Nah, because then I look away and I can notice that she's looking at me. And I look and then she's like,
she's checking to see if you're looking at
You
her.
can't even see. This is in the way. You
Yeah.
can't
I
even
can
see. Come on.
I'm like, but so
He said,
so nobody's ever hollered at y'all when you're in the car like that?
They
Like,
do
hey, let me
that.
get your number.
They do that if you have your window down.
When I was like 15,
Excuse me?
I know, right? That's teenager shit,
the
right?
older
Like,
kids, no, not the older
She's
kids,
like,
the
what the
older
fuck is this?
men. Older men.
like they're
Not anymore.
catcalling and
No.
shit.
Yo.
Bro,
No,
I
it's
used to-
disgusting.
Is this mentally
It's gross.
stable? I used to.
You gotta ask.
Me and my cousin and two other homies, we used to ride in his truck. We'll go out with the windows down, and then we would see somebody walking down the street. We would scream really loud, like just to
What would you say?
That is pretty
Just
crazy.
to scare,
bro.
just to scare. Yeah,
is-
we would
that
just
is-
scare people.
That's annoying.
I got issues. That's
I would hate
a
y'all.
problem, bro.
Kevin's a child.
That's a problem.
That's like the
No, you-
papi muñeño, like when you get right next to somebody.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, me
bro.
too.
I hate that dude too. Like,
Well, that's what we see.
But you, that's what you're doing though.
right?
You are.
Self-image, damn, that's crazy.
You are Chupapi. That's
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
My dad used to bark
Jeez,
at the
dude.
girls.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, dude, I know these people, and they're like, "Is he have a dog in his car?" And I'm just like, "Oh my god."
That's funny when I see
That's
people
one
at
of
the club.
those.
He's from Mexico, so.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
When you see people at the club, specifically Hispanics, they be like, chiquita.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate that. I'm
Yeah.
like, I ain't no dog. I hate that. That type of catcalling, I don't respect.
I
I'm
actually
like,
remember
no.
one time I forgot what else.
So it's not a compliment if you see a hot girl and you honk.
No,
they've
honk,
done
okay.
that- They've done that to me and I hate it.
Okay. I haven't ever done
Personally,
that.
I don't
I'm
like
just
it.
making sure.
Most mentally stable women do not like
All right,
it.
okay. If they like it, then they're probably.
This is why you
They're
need shades,
toxic.
bro. You can never tell if they're actually looking at you or not.
It's like,
Oh.
No,
like-
yeah, you can, because your head is
see.
moving this way. So, yeah.
Nah, like if I'm driving right, we're at a light, and I could be looking at oncoming traffic or not.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna think
I'm
you're
looking at my
doing
mirror,
I'm-
my side
They're
mirror.
gonna
But
assume.
in reality, I'm not. They can think whatever they want, but in reality, I'm not.
But
so I
do
don't
you
feel
actually know that humans, we have a sensor that you can tell if someone's staring? Regardless if you're the
Yeah.
one with shades, we can tell someone's staring. It might
Get
not be you,
that
but
vibe,
someone
right?
else.
That's why I
feel
felt
it,
them
yeah.
staring at me as I'm staring at the
Yeah.
traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
this
what I'm saying.
is
She was
fine,
checking
so
me
I-
out. The girl was checking me out.
Okay.
No, she wasn't.
But I don't know how to be
She
like.
was checking you out, we're listening to
She
her.
was noticing that you were looking at her.
I never even think that a girl's checking. Like, if a girl's looking at me and like smiling, I don't even think she's checking me. I think she's making fun of me.
I don't feel
I
like
think
that.
it's the worst.
That's like,
I'll be like, well, you know,
Maybe.
I don't want to be cocky.
I don't think they smile when they're interested. I think they're like they try to be cool, but they're probably like, I don't know.
It depends on the girl. I can't speak for everyone, so
Yeah,
every girl is
depends on the
different.
When I catch somebody staring at me, I always look at how they have their seat in the car.
Wow.
Two front or two back?
Bro,
Yeah.
specifically women, I always see them, they're like this to the steering wheel. Like, why? Like, the seat is all the way up to the closest.
But they're little. They got.
There's people that be like all close. Like,
Yeah,
No,
they be
but I
like
do it on
this.
purpose because he doesn't like it.
And I'm like, why do you drive? Like, it doesn't bother
Why
me.
do y'all
It's just like,
do
why do y'all
that?
drive like that? Like, why is that comfortable or like?
It's not coming from me.
My mom be doing that shit to my car.
Me, I gotta be
It's a
like-
woman thing.
But you know, I thought about
I
what,
used to do
what
a
Chris
fork
was
with
talking
a
about.
fork, that's it. I'm not like this.
See, I understand that, but there's some people
They
that,
hug the
They're
wheel.
just like
yeah,
that.
yes, like,
Old ladies do that.
Yeah.
If
I
I'm
see
like,
old people do that.
if I'm real high or real drunk, or not drunk, sorry. If I'm buzzing and I'm
I don't
driving,
drive drunk.
I'll be like, I put the seat up and I'm like, you know, I had 12 and 1 or whatever. I'm doing the right thing. But if I'm sober and chilling, I'm just like, yeah, you know,
just cruising.
yeah.
Damn.
I thought about what Chris said because I have noticed sometimes that, like I said, like I'm like someone's looking at me. You look over and someone's looking at you, and I'm like, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to say I met this person in traffic. I'm like, you know what?
That sounds pretty romantic to me.
No, it doesn't, bro.
Sounds
I'm
like
like,
a movie.
Imagine,
No.
bro.
That's a
yes,
meet cute.
Imagine
No.
you're all
Movie.
traveling
We
to
met
one
at the
destination, bro.
Yeah,
We met at the
that-
stoplight.
That doesn't. That to me
On
don't sound
Broadway.
romantic.
And
We're going to our destination and we met.
She was staring.
That's so
At,
cheesy.
we thought we had different destinations, but it was the same.
Oh,
It's the
my
same one.
We were
Man,
supposed to
just
meet you.
imagine
Let me
what
tell you the
kind of
story
that
of
would be.
how our paths crossed.
This is how I met your mother.
that's what I'm thinking.
I was
about
driving.
Too. I'm like, this is how I met your mom, bro. We were at a
crashed
stoplight.
into each other.
Disappointed. Yeah, that'd be better if it's a meet cute like that. If you accidentally hit her car,
What the stuff better?
and then you have to exchange information. You end up getting married, and you end up living.
That would
that
be
way.
the craziest story I ever
That
heard.
doesn't happen, right?
It
No.
happens.
It has to happen at least once.
It's
Oh,
one in a million.
Lord.
I feel like
Somewhere.
they have that on a
Somewhere.
It's not gonna happen with me because I'm gonna be too mad. I'm gonna be
It's like,
upset.
Dad, how'd you meet Mom? Oh, I accidentally hit her. Excuse me?
Like, I didn't punch her, I hit her.
Just a little look.
Claire,
But it would be awkward, right? It's kind of like
Yeah.
what's up?
Like you'll
meeting somebody
Yeah,
at the
you'll,
light.
like you'll be sometimes you'll be driving and someone will be looking at you as you're driving and you're like, okay, I want to smile, but like if someo's like, this is weird.
But I wanna keep her out,
Yeah,
too.
keep going. Like, keep
That kid is about to purposely go run into some cute girl's car now.
It's destiny.
Yeah, it's.
It's destiny.
I mean, me personally, I'm like,
Does
nah,
it
I
on
ain't gonna.
purpose?
This is how you meet your
It's the girl I want, I'm gonna hit her car.
I'm afraid to like. I don't want to use apps. I want to meet
Yeah,
somebody. In
I don't
real
fuck with
life.
apps either, bro.
Nah, apps is the worst.
I don't know if it is though. I think a lot of people use it and it's good for them, but I don't
My
know if
brother
it,
should. He has a friend who uses it.
and it works.
They all suck so far.
Oh,
They're all
really?
That's what I'm
animals.
saying. I don't think.
They're all
Is it
crazy. They're
is
all
it the
crazy.
friend you
That's
think?
what-
Yeah, it's the friend. It's the friend that does drugs and.
So maybe
parties.
normal people are still trying to meet like in public place, like
Yes.
grocery
Meet and
stores.
greet is
Mentally
a little thing.
stable.
You gotta
people.
shake their hand, bro.
Nah.
Firmly.
Firm.
Hello, ma'am.
If they run away, they're
Shoulder.
mentally unstable.
Hold her. We say that because that's what he did.
Oh my god.
She's out of the loop. She doesn't understand.
Yeah, now you gotta tell the story again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta tell the story.
Tony has it recorded.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You
have deleted
that
it?
Tell that story again.
You deleted it?
You have that recorded?
Remember when I was
He was
crying?
recording the
Listen to
whole
the
conversation of me recounting all the fails I've had in the past year.
I thought
He
you
told all
had
his fails to
him
his
record
brother.
him shaking the girl's hand.
No,
I thought
no, he
you-
wasn't
Oh.
there. If he was
You were
there,
so psyched to see
Man,
that.
I wanted to see that.
So there's a girl he liked at a restaurant.
oh my
The second
lord,
time he went,
you're mentally unstable for
I
this
think you wanted
right now.
somebody to tell it.
All right, whatever.
Long story short, he shook her hand. The next time he went, she was hiding from him.
She like walked up with
the
the
guy
guy.
tried to shake my hand. Like,
But oh yeah, you know that 3-door knock is actually a thing, right?
Oh my god.
No. She
Wait
was
a minute,
like,
that's
okay.
like-
We're gonna tell all the
Okay,
stories.
he didn't believe you.
Are we
He
gonna
thought
tell
you were
all
full
the
of
stories
shit,
now?
so-
Oh.
no, but that's interesting. What does that mean?
No,
It
the
means you're
3-door
trying to
knock.
smash?
No, the
Demonic.
demonic thing.
It's demonic.
Oh.
You should
No,
never
that's
knock
saying.
on 3.
No, he
If
was
you're
telling me
religious.
because it was bullshit.
How did you knock on her door?
I
Okay,
don't,
the
I
3-door
don't
knock.
really remember how. I just know that I'm.
He said
He
it knocked 3
probably
times.
did. That's what he
Dude,
probably
dude, she's like, what the fuck
probably
is
what
going
he
on?
did. That's
The
probably
I'm
devil's
horny.
here. The devil's here.
death at my door.
Open up.
Yeah,
That's crazy though. I wonder how that even got started.
the thing.
The 3-door
with-
thing?
with
Yeah.
religion,
I feel like that's
it's
always
like-
been there.
It's a God thing. Yeah.
So it's been there, but no one's really noticed.
So
it
what's the
until-
God knock?
No. It's anything in 3s is bad because supposedly it mocks the Trinity. Right? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Ah,
That sounds.
I think
mentally
if you do it in
unstable.
that purpose, if you do it in that,
Yeah, but door knocks are the most common.
I will never knock
The most
again. I'll just ring doorbells from now on.
That's- that-
I used to take out my shoes.
I gotta be honest. That sounds ridiculous to me.
I forget.
I gotta be
Read
straight.
into it, you'll like it.
you ever heard of the
I think
one,
it's interesting.
the
Is
salt?
it
You know
in the Bible?
salt?
Yes.
It's in the Bible, dog. So I mean, you gotta respect it.
That's not in the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't-
You,
No.
you
I read the
go
Bible.
study.
Hey, yo, you just
Why you touch my finger? Touch
I
my
read the
finger, my
Bible.
finger.
Read it.
The Trinity, the three, I mean, yeah,
Oh,
there's
it's
the
just-
Trinity, the Holy Father, and
Seriously say that shit.
I'm trying to think what else are in 3s. They always say death comes in 3s for some reason.
Also, when you take pictures, you know when there's 3 of you, whoever's in the middle is the one that's gonna die the soonest.
What the fuck? Okay, that's not in the
I don't
Bible.
know about that
That's
one.
not. It's
Yeah.
not in the Bible, but that's just a speculation.
Superstition.
Because it has-
Superstition.
yeah.
Superstition. Yeah.
Same thing with the clocks. At 3 at night.
In the
that's-
morning, right?
It's the
Yeah.
witching
That's the
hour.
witching hour,
witching
yeah.
The devil's hour. The witching hour is midnight.
Oh.
No. The
I
the
think I
witching
knew
hour
about
is
that.
legit 3 a.m.
Nah,
Like
man.
that's how it was taught
Yeah.
to me.
When I was a wizard.
I know, like every,
Because
like,
hey,
every
I read
horror movie
books.
ever watched,
I
they
read
talk
all these
about
books
stuff
on
like
rituals, and
He's
that's
got
when
some
they-
magic books too. I saw.
I know. Well, hey,
I saw
The
it.
history and practice of magic.
wow.
You need to get rid of that one.
Snitching on me.
Why?
Snitching
Well,
on
he's against magic now.
Dark
Oh
Knight.
my god, the way you said that makes it sound so lame, bro.
Wizard?
Jesus.
You're a wizard,
Yes.
Harry.
I
used to
was
be a
okay.
wizard.
I used to be into all that, like rituals and sorcery and yes,
He actually
magic
did it. He
and
did
He's
the
turned to
circle
Christ.
and everything.
So brujeria?
That's
Yeah.
not-
yeah,
that's
stuff
not
like
exactly-
yeah.
More like white.
I would study. I would see how it worked, what to
That's-
do, the rituals, you know.
See if it was
yeah.
legit.
That's how he has us
Yeah.
all brainwashed right now in his apartment.
Oh my god. Oh my
But don't worry, you are safe.
That's why he
now, my
wears.
son. You are safe now, my son.
god. I'm in the middle of everybody, so I
I
must
got
be.
you away from that devil stuff.
Perform.
It's perfect. I got two women on this side, 2 dudes on this side, 1 loser behind me, and I'm in the
Yes.
middle right here.
One loser.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen.
What happens
There
to
you
the one
go.
in the middle?
Wah, wah,
I'm
wah.
going
You get
to
shot
hell.
first.
I'm
Just saying.
going
You
to
the
hell.
very front of a gunshot.
That's
Well,
not-
you'll survive it.
Maybe.
If they try to come after us because we're so real, that'd be crazy. They hit our ear or something. Damn.
Alright, I gotta go.
Now the whole pattern's been broken.
Yeah, that was a whole hour.
You want- yeah, you wanna hit
all
up-
2 ones.
I was gonna ask about but we touched on it, right? Like when relationships, like
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
Touched on it?
Yeah.
Hit that one.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Peace.